this is Brian here this morning at Hollis Farms. It's opening day rifle season in Mississippi. Me and Ribby, he's sitting over there. He's already in the stand ready to go. So we got here plenty early. Jake's gone to another stand. We've been seeing a nice buck in this area, so we're just hoping he slips up and comes out this morning. But maybe here it'll be daylight in about a half hour. Maybe we can get some good footage, and never know, might get a shot on film too. So y'all hang on, we'll be right back after daylight. Alright, well that's about one of the slowest opening mornings I can remember in a long time. It's kind of hot, almost 65 degrees, windy. Me and Ribby been hunting hard. He's still over there looking for deer, so we're gonna probably go find us a little something to eat. Check the weather forecast. I think the rain's supposed to come in later this evening. If it's not storming too much, we're gonna get back in the stand. Maybe we'll catch a move and trying to feed ahead of the weather. So well, slow morning, no deer action, but we'll just get right back after this afternoon. We made it back to the truck. I'm gonna show you all the rest of the rowdy bunch. Y'all saw Ribby. He goes to the stand with me. This is a little bit. This is one of Jason's blackmouth curs. We're working on her to maybe blood trail a little bit with these big dogs, and y'all know little knots there. So he's hopefully he'll learn a little something from the big dog. What you say? What you say? Anyway, a little bit's come along. She's come a long way. She used to really not let me pet her. Now she comes straight to me. She likes being out, so. And maybe Knox can learn a little something from her too. Knox. Hey. Yeah, tell him hey. All right, well, we're gonna wait on Jake to get back. We're gonna run grab a little breakfast and catch up with Presley and come back and hunt this afternoon. So hang on. We'll be back. Maybe we'll get some real deer hunting action. Alright, it's afternoon. Going back in for an afternoon hunt. It's still hot. It feels like it's, it may be close to 70 degrees. The front's kind of supposed to be moving in. I keep pushing the rain back now. It's supposed to be a little after sunset, so I'm going here for an afternoon hunt. It's real windy. We're just hoping the deer will move to feed before the front. That's typically what they do. So me and Ribby gonna go back getting this same Ranch King shooting house we've been hunting in, and maybe we'll have some luck, at least see some deer. This morning was slow. So we'll be right back up in the stand in just a few minutes. We made it to the stand. About 90 degrees inside this thing. It feels like it's, you Ranch Kings are great. They're comfortable. They're perfect in the cold weather, but in the hot weather they'll burn you up. So, well, we got the windows open and the wind is blowing. Maybe Ribby's down there. Just trying to cool off. Wind's blowing, but the weather's moving in. So we're just gonna hang out and hope we'll see something. As soon as they come out, y'all will see them quick as I do. It's Brian here this morning again. I'm going to just put this video together with the one you just watched from opening day. It was a real slow day. Not much video to watch, but it's back second day of the season. I'm back in the same stand. So, well, a lot colder this morning. I had a little storm front moved through last night. Temperature dropped about 30 degrees. So, we'll hang out here this morning. Maybe we'll catch a deer on their feet trying to feed. I don't think they probably didn't feed much last night. We definitely didn't see any deer yesterday afternoon. So we'll sit here probably 2 or 3 hours at least. It's a little cool this morning. We'll be okay. See if we can get catch one passing through. We wrapped up another real slow morning. I cooled off overnight, front moved through that I mentioned earlier, and the temperature's probably down in the 40s right now, but the wind picked up a little more than I expected. So, but we saw the one little spike. He came in here and gave us a good close look. We'll ease back to the camp, check on the dogs, get some breakfast, and maybe go to another spot for midday. Maybe show y'all spots you hadn't seen before. So. Keep watching. Maybe we'll see some deer, and then we'll get to go. We're going to do a midday hunt, and then we'll get to go again this afternoon. So sooner or later, these deer got to move and feed, so maybe we can be out here and catch them. Kind of slipping back to the truck right here and kind of ease through a little hardwood flat here. I'm going to show you something, show you why we're not seeing deer in these food plots right now. These winds blew through last night. Some of these big oak trees are dropping acorns like crazy. Let me show you these acorns. See those acorns right there? Those acorns right there. That's keeping the deer in the woods right now. No doubt. There's just thousands of them. Under this one old big tree right here. See them right there just piled up. Hard to kill a deer on a food plot. When there's food like this on the ground. Like this. These old big oak trees here really put out a lot of acres. It's just been a heck of an acre crop. So a lot of these big white oaks in this river bottom here. Sooner or later these acorns will be gone, but right now it's really hard to kill them unless you're in here with them in the woods. Look at this. There's acorns piled up everywhere. I'm gonna slip on through this little hardwood flat back to the truck and see if we can't find any buck sign in here too. But it's real close to the stand we've been hunting in. I think the deer just doing all the feeding probably mostly at night, staying in the woods. So we'll slip on through here back to the truck, see what else we can see. Oh, wood ducks enjoying the acorns on the river too. A lot of birds packed up in a pile there, several males. Boy, they're pretty ducks. Pretty day to be in the hardwood timber. Never know what you'll run into. Show you all this sunrise coming up here on the river here. Beautiful place. Alright, we're headed back in for the last afternoon of opening weekend. It's been a really slow weekend. I think I've seen 3 deer while on the stand. 3 different sets, 1 deer each time. Not real good, but that just means we're due to have a good day. Brought Ribby with me today. He's gonna hang out and maybe he can help me spot one. I'll be set up in the stand in just a few minutes. Go, come on. Got set up. Was hot this afternoon. It was cold this morning, hot yesterday afternoon, cold this morning, and now it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it's probably back up 75 degrees. But you get inside this Ranch King, it's like getting in a sauna. It's a pretty afternoon. The deer haven't really moved today, but the wind's not really like I like it to be in this stand. So we never, Jason and I never have used a whole lot of deer scents and cover scents and all that stuff here, but I do have something here I want to show everybody. You can see here it's Evercalm. It's a natural cover scent. Of course, they make doe pee, skunk pee, fox pee, coyote pee, every kind of pee you can think of to cover your tracks. But this Evercalm, I experimented with it last year bow hunting, and would put it on the trees or around my stand when I got settled in this, before I got up in the tree. I noticed that the deer would really actively hang around an area sniffing. They could smell, because what it does, it just smells like a natural smell of where deer have congregated. Looking on the box, it says scents and smells from deer bedding areas which put deer at ease. You can see right there, Evercalm deer herd. I think they make a rut scent too, but this is just a standard herd scent, so you can use it year round. But what I'm gonna do, since the wind's really not quite right, I'm gonna put a little bit of this. You'll see it's in a stick, kind of just like a deodorant stick. You said you can smell it there. See, it smells just like a deer. I'm gonna put a little bit of this on the window of the stand, or on the window ledge of the stand, on the down where the wind's blowing toward where I think the deer are gonna come from. So, I don't know. It may be all hocus pocus, but you do anything you can to give you an advantage, and it may not fool a buck or a doe's nose every time, but it might fool them just long enough for you to get a shot. Let me turn the camera around here. We're going to get this set up. Ribby's down there already taking a nap, so we'll hopefully wrap up this opening weekend with some good footage. getting late there. See, we're getting just at the end of shooting light. Looks like I made a pretty good shot on that doe with the crossbow. Probably about 15 to 18 yard shot. Pretty sure I heard a crash right off the field, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out while I got a little bit of daylight and put Ribby on the blood trail right quick. Y'all hang on, we're gonna get this one. We got good blood right here and found the bolt, so good clean pass through. I already put Ribby on it before I could get the camera going. I believe he's already on the deer over here. I'm just going. Got should be really good blood. It's hard to see, dark as it is, but I hear Ribby right there where the deer ran, so pretty confident I heard a crash. There's the deer, Ribby. You get it? There's the deer, Ribby. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Ribby. Yeah, Ribby found her. Good boy. Good boy, Ribby. Oh, it's a big old nag. You can see the exit wound right there. That 3-blade. Can't see good. That 3-blade Grim Reaper leaves a heck of a wound. Good boy, Ribby. Big old doe. She didn't run, maybe. She didn't run, but maybe 75, 80 yards. That's my first one to ever shoot with a crossbow, so I'm glad y'all could be with us. We been a slow weekend. Finally got some deer to come out this afternoon and get in range. We're glad to have one for the freezer. Appreciate y'all riding along this weekend. It's been a slow weekend, but a fun weekend. And keep coming back and subscribe for more. Come here, Ribby. Come here, Ribby. What'd you get? What'd you get, boy? What'd you get? That boy. Good boy. Good boy. Get her. Get her. Get her. Good boy.